And that's
Yes.
what we do is laugh, even if it's
Yeah.
something political or what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We crack up. We don't fight. Where today,
Mm-hmm.
God forbid, you speak your opinion, uh,
Mm-hmm.
they don't no longer want to be your friend.
Mm-hmm.
They're your best friend when they need something, but then if you don't agree with them, they're no longer your friend. And
Mm-hmm.
how many times you and I haven't agreed, but we still remain friends? You know,
It
it's
just it
they,
happens, it does. Um, you should have the right to disagree, but that doesn't mean disown because you disagree,
love that. So, it's true because I did a post not long ago. I think ever since 2020 hit, people went nuts, especially on
Yes.
Facebook with the political realm and everything. You couldn't even say
Mhm.
a word without somebody, denouncing you as a friend that you've been friends with forever because their opinion's right, yours is not.
Mhm.
They can have one, but you can't. Uh, and I like to post all inspirational stuff. I love it when people like you and other people go, "Oh wow, that was great." But I remember posting something like, "Hey, live like a lion." And the feedback I got from a couple of people were like, "I am not a lion, I'm a lioness." And
Mhm.
lions eat lions after they're
Mhm.
done mating with them. I'm like, "Damn, I
Mhm.
ain't gonna date you." Uh,
Mhm.
you're gonna
Yeah.
kill me. But that's the thing today. And also too, we never had a friendship where if you got mad at someone, if you didn't get along with somebody, you never came to me and said, "Don't speak to so and so because I'm mad at them. But if you speak to them, I'll never be your friend." You have never said that. Why do you think people do that?
Yeah, it's certainly, like you said, that time period of the pandemic has really shifted the mindset of a lot of people. And, when you look at churches and just all of those things, it's starting to regress. It really is. It's regressing that, my church believes this, your church believes that, so I don't want any part of what you're believing in. And so that just seems to be moving, that movement, not just in the church, but it's just a movement within our society that's starting to just affect, people who are just out there working every day, trying to communicate with people, trying to, be a part of what America is doing. And,
They're trying to be
but you
politically
just,
correct and agree with everything rather than speaking their mind and respecting
yeah,
others.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate that, it seems to be growing instead of getting smaller, It's like a tumor. It's a tumor that is growing and instead of being reduced,
Well,
so
I like what you said. It's like a tumor growing. That because that was going to be
mhm,
my next thing. How do you make friends now? How do you know they're true friends? I mean,
mhm,
every time we look and everybody's, "Hey brother, hey friend, hey pal," uh,
mhm.
but when it comes down to it, they'll in a heartbeat they'll sue you. Or if you say something, yeah, you're laughing at that because you know what I'm talking
Mhm,
about.
mhm, mhm,
That's not uncommon for us. All of a sudden they're our
mhm,
best friends, but
mhm,
because you said in today's world something that you
mhm,
said for many years, all of a sudden, you got a letter, you got a letter from a lawyer,
mhm. Mhm,
saying that you harassed them. It's like,
mhm,
what the hell
mhm,
is going on? So it's scary to make friends. So how can you tell a true friend? I mean, I can tell you're a true friend because I know I
mhm,
can say anything to you. It never goes anywhere. It stays between us. And if anything, you're either gonna be a good listener or you're gonna kind of help me out. But today, I'm afraid. I think most people are afraid. There's a lot of people out there afraid. They want to
mhm,
make friends, but they're unsure that this is a friend, and not an enemy.
mhm.
How
Yeah,
how
I feel like you answered your own question there to some degree, and that's,
and I don't need you, okay.
like those you're right. Those things, no, like you want that sense of trust, right? No different than like in your marriage, right? You want that sense of trust. You also just want that sense
Wait,
of
back up, back up,
company.
back up. Let's talk about marriage here. First time around, maybe
Mhm.
not. The second time, yes, you're right.
Correct. And
You
it's
learn
and
from the
it's
first, right?
it is the second time for both of us, and there are way better scenarios, so,
Well, I think that doesn't that bring us to
mhm,
the point of how you look for a true friend is you
mhm,
kinda look back at what worked and what didn't work, and,
mhm,
I don't know,
mhm,
what made us trust our second marriage? What
mhm,
was it? Because after our first ones, you and I talked a lot, we're like,
mhm.
mm, it ain't
Yeah,
never gonna happen."
yeah, my wife said, when she met me, that she thought I was gonna try to be a bachelor for life. Um, but I wish friendship was similar in the sense that after meeting her and just in having dinner and stuff like that, like I just knew it was just like one of those things where it's just like, man, this is way better than what I've come across as far as long term, like thoughts in my head. So, um,
I think the key
and
was
and
you became
friendship,
good friends first
yeah,
before you became
yeah,
lovers.
and we really were
Isn't that a song? We were
friends.
friends before we were lovers. Forget it. Go on. So
No, I don't think so.